Hi everybody, how you all doing? This is Mark here. Hello. It's not live. No, well, I am, but this is recorded. I was trying to get onto Google and YouTube was having a hissy fit saying something about doing updates on YouTube and that. Uh, so it wouldn't let me link my Google account to my YouTube account to put it up as a live video. So I'm recording this one, which in a way is a good reason for the title. One of the good reasons for the title of weird is a damn right strange and weird. Talking of which, the main reason why I put that title on this video, if you've seen my videos, if you saw me in Excalibur Brits and other places as well around here, you'll know that I like weird things, weird things, peculiar things, should we say, out of the ordinary, whimsical, flipping strange things. Um, Not in a nasty way, in a nice way, but in a peculiar way. Um, uh, you'll probably have heard me talk about characters like Red Bee, who had who could train and control bees, and who had a special bee that he kept in a belt on his buckle, who he called Michael. It's real, people. Go out and Google it. Honestly. Uh, Today, and this is just a happy coinkydink. Today, I thought I would talk to you about possibly one of Superman's strangest powers. This has got nothing to do with red kryptonite. This wasn't a what if. This wasn't a dream. This was, at least in the Silver Age, real. Okay, it was a canon, part of continuity, real story. Or as much as continuity, there was continuity in Superman stories and any story in the Silver Age, really. um, Take you back to 1958. Number 125 of Superman, the first volume of Superman. You've got Jerry Coleman, Wayne Boring, and Stan Kay as the creative team on this comic. And it starts off as any normal Superman story would start off, I suppose. Superman is going off to save Metropolis from these strange earthquakes that are occurring and are threatening the city. So he bores into the earth, does something with the tectonic plates, and then on his way up, he notices a small spaceship. And he thinks to himself, I like that. I'm going to have that as a trophy. Just as he's about to touch it, it explodes with strange energy, bathing him in this strange energy, and not being phased by it because he's indestructible, he carries on drilling his way back up to the surface after saving Metropolis from another fate worse than death. And when he gets to the surface, he is confronted by a group of criminals in their car. Now they know Superman. Superman's been well set in the mindset of criminals for all this time. Yeah, it's 1958. Everybody knows who Superman is. Even so, they decide that yes, they know that their car's going to get damaged, but they're going to drive their car at Superman in any case, just on the off chance that they're going to be able to do something with it. As strange as it would appear, this actually works because instead of the car being righted off by Superman and the criminals being caught um, by Superman, Superman, instead of just standing there and stopping the car, he bounces off the car and tumbles over the top of the roof of the car as the criminals drive off to try and escape. Turns out that Superman has lost all his powers apart from his invulnerability. This is when Superman's strange power kicks in. Remember the tiny little ship that he found as he was drilling his way back up to the surface? The strange energy from that ship gave him the power to create, from his fingertips, a miniature version of himself with all his old powers still intact. This miniature version stops the criminal's car, takes out the criminals, beats them up, and hands them over to the police, to the surprise and some delight of Superman. This delight soon turns into jealousy as Superman starts getting sick and tired of the tiny little minuscule Superman getting all the credit for doing all the good deeds and saving people and stopping crime and everything else. Because Superman just turns up at a crime scene, the tiny little Superman flies out of his fingers and saves the day. So Superman decides that he's going to get rid of this tiny little Superman because he's basically stealing all his thunder. So he spies a meteor shower coming towards the Earth, and he sends the tiny Superman off to stop the giant rocks in space from hitting the Earth and causing any damage. And the reason why he sends the tiny Superman off after this meteor shower is because he finds that inside the shower is a big, large rock of kryptonite. Superman surmises that if this tiny little Superman's got all his powers, he's got all his weaknesses as well. So if he sends him off after the kryptonite, the tiny little Superman's gonna die. This is Superman in the 50s. So Superman sends off the tiny little Superman into space, but instead of attacking the asteroids and the meteorites and getting too close to the kryptonite, the tiny Superman does exactly what the big Superman would have done and gets hold of one of the asteroids and deflects the rest of them with this one asteroid by throwing it into the path of the rest of the asteroids, deflecting them. This deflection of the asteroids knocks the kryptonite off of the path it was going to take, and it lands on Earth just as another group of criminals are driving around in their car, and they just so happen to see the kryptonite land in a field. How's that for coincidence? Amazing. They take this boulder of kryptonite and they say they're going to kill Superman with it. It's enough to kill Superman. They put the kryptonite boulder, and it is a big boulder, it is a big lump of kryptonite, could you say it's a boulder? They take the lump of kryptonite and they stick it in a catapult that looks like it has just come out of the Smithsonian. You could have seen this on the battlefields in medieval time, this catapult. Why they use this, I don't know, but there you go. They throw, they launch the kryptonite rock at Superman, but just as the kryptonite rock is about to hit Superman, killing him outright, the tiny Superman returns from space, jumps on the kryptonite rock, and deflects the kryptonite rock away from Superman and flies off with it. As he flies off, he slowly disappears and fades into non-existence. and the kryptonite rock breaks up and just gets dispersed and destroyed in the atmosphere. Superman regains all his powers and goes after the criminals that try to kill him with the kryptonite rock, catching them, saving the day. Everything's back to normal. How weird's that? The superpower to create a tiny little version of himself with all his powers and all his weaknesses. But what's even stranger is that Superman got super jealous and technically tried to kill himself. I told you it was weird. I told you it was strange. But honestly, it happened. Go and Google it. Seriously. I promise you. The title of the story is called Superman's New Power. Okay, it's a Superman 125. Go and have a look. If you don't believe me, go and have a look. I didn't make it up, honest. Right. That's it for this video. Hopefully, by tomorrow night, YouTube will be working right and I'll be able to do another live video. I have no idea what it's going to be, like always. I still need to try and catch up if I can. So that's going to happen. Really need to do 2 more videos somewhere. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you've got any comments on this video, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. If you like this video, thumbs it up. Great. If you didn't like this video, thumbs it down. I don't care. But if you do thumbs it down, like I always say why you thumbs it down. It's not that hard. Just say why you thumbs it down. That just leaves me to say thank you all for watching. Enjoy the comics that you read. They love them, regardless of how strange they are. And I shall see you all hopefully tomorrow. Ta-ta for now.